Hello. It's fucking Friday. Baby. How y'all doing, chat? It's been a fucking week. So I am having chocolate milk like a fucking adult. And we're gonna go to play some Locho today. I am on my main character. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that. And I do need to actually go and review all my elves. Like, look at this. I need to sort some of this out. She looks so unhappy. Yeah. Elves are fine. High elves are. I'm probably gonna change up the headband thing. Because one thing I did notice in the new stuff, and I don't remember seeing it on Bullroar, is they now have these new cosmetics. Yeah, 64. There's a beautiful song by the Beatles about when you get older, about getting 64. So 5 more months, kill him. It'll be nice. So yeah, I'm struggling a bit. So I don't know if you know Killam, by the way. I left Lonely Mountain Band yesterday. I'm done. Out. It was something that happened the day before. Somebody posted a meme that I felt to be motivated by recent events and such. Yeah, it was stupidly cruel in my opinion. And then I saw how people reacted, and I realized it was time. Yep. And you know the really stupid thing? Since that post went up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people in the kinship actually reached out to talk to me. 5. And one person who isn't actually in the kinship anymore because he left after I yelled at him. Mm-hmm. That's it. Out of however many people are in the kinship. And at this point, I don't give a flying fuck. Not gonna lie. The long and short of it is that info on things for channel. Yeah, and my timing is wonderful about that. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave the epic for a moment. Because I do want to go back and play. Oh, man. We missed the night sky again. Shit. Oh, it'll come back. Okay, and I do see another quest here. I'm gonna try to completionist the quest, at least on this character. And not... I mean, I do want to actually... See, here's the thing, is I'm debating if I want to shotgun the epic story so I can avoid spoilers, or if I want to completionist my way through. And I think I kind of want to... I think I'm going to do the epic instead. Also, by the way, Killam, you remember how I was level... like 23, 24 on the ally reward track? Let me show you something cool. We're here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. Well, hey. So, yeah, I've been doing the protos ever since you and Nenny helped me out with that. And I've noticed that some of my characters can do the protos and some of them cannot. Like this character can solo the protos. My other champion can. The squishy characters, sometimes. I think I'm going to get it all done probably tomorrow because we do have the moot tomorrow and I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow night. So between tonight and tomorrow, I think it should be okay. And I've also been really enjoying playing my blue line hunter, running missions with her and just like spamming the quick shot, all the damn things. Okay, yeah, Sparky mostly can't. Yeah, most of my other characters who are at 150 don't really have a lot of gear. Some of them are not wearing 150 gear because I don't have 150 gear for them. Yeah, Blue Line Hunter is a lot of fun. The two main differences is that you have to be a bit closer, like in aggro range, to do a lot of your cool shit. The other difference is that you can move a lot more, so you can just fire on the go, and it's glorious.
You're a long way from home, strangers.
I'll bring you to Iridir in Umbaru. Iridir, play them enough and their allies are not tough. Yeah, that's the thing with Phoenix, is she's got all the good shit. Okay. I'm one of the Dumuri and will not hesitate to strike you down if you bring evil here. No, I'm not evil. I'm bringing elves and a couple of humans, Your guard with axe and board does so little damage. Yeah, I don't have my guardian to level cap. One of the things I'm hoping to do once I complete the ally reward track is I want to... Oh, I don't have gold traceries on everything. Like, I don't bother with... I really should, but I don't. Sure. Oh, it's ready to reforge as well. Well, that helps. I should probably do that. But in terms of my stuff, yeah, this is a gold. That's a cyan. I mean, I try to get her the best stuff, but I also have some gold traceries just lying around. Her tracery boxes. So I think everything on her is going to be... Well, okay, there's that. This isn't in the build, but I have to have my bracing attack heal. And I think these are... So basically, when I was building, I would go gold for these. And for these for sure. And then if I... the best that I could do for those and these, and... do these as cyan as possible. Teal cyan. I just remember the late chromite was always getting pissed because people would call them teals. Because they're not teal, it's cyan. That one was a lucky. I didn't actually buy that one. That one came out of a thing. And I like it's the single the damage and not just the criticals. Yeah. Yeah, most of my golds on this character were lucky. See, that one was a lucky one. And the main reason why I went with Grand Armor for the offhand was just to get the physical mitts going. I didn't actually finish the festival grind for Harvest Math. I didn't do the last group. Okay.
Well, what have you to say?
So streaming a little bit earlier than I normally would, but I figured, I can, get done with stream, and then just vegetate with other stuff. And now we're gonna start getting some better gear. I hope 520s. So that's definitely gonna be an upgrade. And you can see that I'm not bothering with essences on this character, and I really should. I should start using essences on her. But I'm gonna start until I start getting the stuff from this. Yeah, I only have one character at 50 on Angmar. Once I did that, I was like, I didn't care anymore. And I still want to finish the epic storyline before Moria comes out, and I don't know when. We don't know when that's gonna be. Okay. Come to Umber Rule with no intention to cause harm to any of the folk who live here. So, might say any foe of the Ikrabani who live alongside the river, but from the look of you, I believe the Durumuri need not fear you. My mother would be the judge. Oh, your mother will be the judge of that. Present yourself to Giraji inside the lodge, but know that if she finds your motive suspect or your words untrustworthy, you will not leave this village alive. I also need to spend down my figments because I'm at 9,000 some odd. Okay, so we have a lot of quests here. So we have Ikraban missions. I'm gonna actually run these later tonight. Well, there's only 3 of them? Okay. There should be more. You're an Ikrabani leader.
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
Okay. We're not here to steal your land, heritage or land. Well, I do want to keep the rep grind going as well. That was the other reason why I wanted to, do his stuff.
What news has come in with the tide?
Today is a good day.
Oh. 500. Oh, hello. Oh, and this is repeatable, so this is a good way to grind some rep. I'm not gonna use the milestone, though I do like the milestone design. So there's all kinds of peeps over here. There's another quest over here. Oh, is this where all the crafting is going?
I do not know how much more we can endure.
It's gone missing. A Galnu. Okay. This is a breadcrumb quest. I'm gonna take it because I happen to know where it's going to lead. Alright.
Ashtal Gur, stranger.
Seasoned fish platters. And then I can get one of these. Crab legs with butter. I do have to say, when I'm running around these buildings on pilings and whatnot, I do feel there's a little bit of a Channel Wood Age feel to it for those of us who have played Myst back in the day. So there's definitely a bunch of quests around, and I love this beautiful lazy river. It's got a little bit of a current going there in the middle. There's the auctioneer. At this point, I'm just looking because I didn't really do an in-depth exploration of these areas when they were on Bull Roar.
It is a new day.
You have 5 at level 50. Working slowly on 2 band alts there. Oh, that'd be nice. You gonna make it a Guard Lord Master Captain? Want the deadly titles? We're hitting 50 on them? Ooh. Okay, there's something right under me that has a red thing on it. What is that? A buzzing scatterfly. Okay. So this is the other end of town. Like a little hamlet going on here. You got your fields. Okay. I think somebody named their character Meow Mix. Okay then. I also will, by the way, recommend Lore Master because Lore Master's hella fun. Alright, let me handle the epic story. So I'm supposed to go into the lodge. I wouldn't have called this a lodge, honestly. Hi, Holly.
The eyes of my Dumuri have been upon you ever since you entered Ambarul.
Speak now and relate what brings you to the lands under my protection. Introduce yourself and your companions. When you identify Belander as a member of the Kindred of the Coins, Gerhazi eyes him appraisingly. Word has come to me of your ruling body. Now I learn more of the rebellion that pried your city from the grip of Baruch and the Ordekai. We are neighbors now, my people and yours, and our interests may be aligned. She lowers her voice almost to a whisper. I say may. For you say you hail from Umbar, but I take you for a man of Gondor who keeps company with elves. Yes, thank you for noticing. The people have long been enemies of mine. What now is different? Belander has something to say.
I was born in Gondor, Gehazi of Iridir, but I am now a man of Umbar, and that is where my loyalties lie.
Are you the same as you were when you were young? I deem not. We are not who we were. And it could be different for any of us. This is an age of great change. I'd be honored to speak with you of the relationship between Umbar and the folk who live in Nambaru, for we are neighbors now, as you say.
The words spoken by your companion Belander are as smooth as the stones at the bottom of the Ikorban River.
Ikorban rivers. But that does not mean there is no truth in them. I am changed by the months that have passed. My husband and all my sons perished on the fields of the Northern War, slain beneath the banner of the Black Serpent they followed. We were told Ordok was invincible. It was not so. When the survivors began to return, all too few, it was made clear to me that the cause that had taken most of my family was a lie. I cast down the tools of the field and picked up the tools of war, and under a new name I rallied the people to burn the temple of Iridir. Hell yeah, I like this lady. The banner of the Black Serpent no longer flies in Ambarul. My Dumuri warriors, the daughters of Iridir, have sworn to keep the peace and hunt the remnants of Ordok wherever they hide. Sent my daughter Rahazi to the insect den of Garakul, northwest of Iridir. Go there and assist her with her task while I speak with Belander concerning how he came to cast the Ordekai from his city. I am most interested to hear how it was done and what brings he and you into Ambarul.
Who are you that visits our land?
Imposing would scrutinize you. Oh, well, this is the breadcrumb. Okay. He has no love for foreigners. I am called Gerhazi, and I am the chieftain of the people here. It is my duty and that of my Dumuri to defend this land from the tyranny of our oppressors from the southern empire of Ordok. I have heard that you from other lands call us all Haradrim, as though we are one people, but that is not so. Over 100 years ago, the Ordokai swept through Shagana, conquering land after land and subjugating the native peoples. For generations, they have demanded our servility. They profit from our labor and steal our sons and husbands, sending them into war. As she lifts her chin, you can see anger, grief, and defiance in the woman's eyes. But no more. Never again. If you wish to speak to me, you must prove you are not our enemy. To the north, on the west side of the stream that runs through Iridator, you'll find a camp of Mordecai soldiers who have thus far managed to escape our wrath. Go there and defeat them. Bring me proof that you have defeated at least 8, and I will speak with you further. Okay. So here's something else. Oh yeah. Hitting things with a big old thing of lightning? Yes. Yes, please. And much like getting the red line Heartseeker and tricking that out as a blue line hunter, which you can do with enough points when you're high enough level. When you're high enough level on a lore master, you can be blue line and still have lightning storm in red line. It is so good. But with a level 50 character, probably not so much. My lore master over on Angmar is a red line, so she gave up her pets. But my blue line lore master here at level 150, yeah, she keeps her pets and she nukes things from orbit. It's glorious. Anywho. See, I'm rethinking this because I am also well aware right now that most of the side questing in Ambarul zoomies. Kitty sub zoomies. Most of the quests here in Ambarul were made by our friend MVP. So, you know what? I'm rethinking this. I'm going to do all of the quests in Ambarul at least on my main because I want to play the quests that my friend has made. And MVP also said in his own Discord, so it's semi semi-public, but he is the one who pitched the name of the expansion. Hey, I know that person. It was Aiden. So yeah, and look how gorgeous this place is. What? What? I wasn't expecting that to do that. To spawn here. What do you want?
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Yeah, I kind of did that out of order, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna actually go back to the previous, little house thing. Because I do want to grind up the reputation, to start opening those relics and whatnot. One thing I did do on my official stream this afternoon is I turned my graphics down from ultra, like a custom ultra high, down to a, just very high. By the way, crocodile in a tree. That is a bunch of drowned strawberries, for real, for real. So I think that's actually why I just saw that indigo plant, is because it's classed with, like, it's classed with certain, certain other plants like blackberries and strawberries and whatnot. I can already see the difference in just how good things look. Like, I even turned down my frill distance, so the distance in the game just looks... I honestly, I hate it. I really do hate it. What I really want to do, and I can't afford it, is I really do want to build a new computer around the 3080 graphics card that I have. I'm sorry, the 3060 graphics card that I have. Okay, so the quest I was given is around here somewhere. So, defeating wildcats and hinds and whatnot. Sell the PS4 for PC parts. Well, you know, I don't actually use the PS4. But I don't think I could get $1,000 out of it. Why am I... Oh, that's right, I'm a champion. I'm not a... I was hitting buttons as if I were on a hunter for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure I have enough stuff that I could sell to get it done, but if you getting your GPU, then $500 would probably be sufficient for everything else. Yeah, I would keep my GPU. I still have the 1080 that the Igneous gave me. But here's the thing. Is I have another computer just sitting around the house. It's one that my next door neighbor gave me. Because he was cleaning, he was retiring and cleaning out his office. He just literally up and gave me a laptop that needed a little work. And also a desktop computer. It's not a good one. I mean, it was made for an office situation. It didn't need to be like, it's not like a gaming system or anything like that. But my thought here was, I could put the 1080 in that other desktop computer. Because all it needs is a hard drive, right? And if I put the 1080 in that, I could then use that as a streaming computer and take some of the load off of this one. Because if I look at my task manager right now, now that I remember I need to lock my taskbars. If I look at my task manager, while I have the game set to active, right? The Lojo client is currently hogging up 3,800 megs. I'm sorry, 3 gigs basically. 3 gigs of RAM. And it's hogging up 26% of my GPU. XSplit actually is not hogging up as much memory as it used to. It's currently only hogging up 600 megabytes of RAM and using up 15% of my GPU. So right now, with things on very high, it's not as bad as it used to be. Hopefully I'm using GPU encoding. I think so? I forget how to check that, quite honestly. Teach me your wise ways, Kevin. How do I check if I'm using GPU encoding? I mean, in XSplit, let me actually check that because that's something I know about in XSplit. Settings. Yeah, GPU priority raises GPU priority for XSplit Broadcaster. This may help if a GPU-intensive game is causing your stream encoding to lose frames. This option requires XSplit to run in admin mode to take effect, which it is. It's enabled. So GPU has priority in XSplit. With 3060 GPU, encoding is better in your opinion than a dedicated PC for streaming when it comes to latency. Oh. Hold up. I need to actually read this on a bigger screen. Bring this up here. You can't see it, but I can. Just the important thing. So tools, settings. Under advanced, it says proceed with caution when making changes to these advanced options. We cannot be held responsible for any kittens that may be harmed from tinkering around in here. Please refer to the hints for more information. So video processing mode in XSplit for some reason is set to prefer CPU for video processing. So I should be using my GPU for that. Yeah? I have an option for GPU anti-aliasing. Let's see if it's going to make me restart the stream to make changes. Probably. Well, if something goes tits up, sorry. Let me read the one about... So I have two choices for GPU anti-aliasing under this, by the way. I have MLAA and MSAA, and I don't know which one is which. For MSAA, we recommend to use the maximum settings of sample count 4, quality 0 to avoid excessive GPU usage. MLAA is post-process shader and may require less resource, but may have a visually different effect. Non-game graphics thing to you? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if it'll let me apply it without restarting the stream. Okay. I didn't have to restart the stream for that. That's nice. I think I also have the game locked to 60 frames per second. I have VSync turned off. So let's make a couple changes here. Let me first of all see. With that change having been made, I'm not seeing anything different other than XSplit is using 200 megs more RAM. Okay, let's go back to everything on ultra high because I hate myself and I hate my system. See, look how pretty the distance looks now. Let me... There are a couple things I do want to turn off, though. Okay, so remember that I wanted precipitation turned off. Good. But I turned the bloom filter back on. I don't... Yeah, we're going to turn bloom off because I don't like bloom. Yeah, this doesn't even do anything. Yeah, the highest the thing will... Because one of the things to bear in mind is this is not a 4K monitor. This is a regular old high-definition monitor. So, it do be what it do be. So, I think that will be fine. I forget what triple buffering does. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I was in Umbar Baharbel today, and it was ghastly. It was really bad. Getting like 9 frames a second. It's like I can get 6 frames a second sitting in Umbar on my ancient iMac from forever ago. Alright. Triple buffering is a form of VSync. Well, one of the problems I was having with DDO was that when I was on the login screen, VSync was causing it to hog up my entire GPU. It was not pleasant. Okay, I don't need to kill you for any reason. Bring the pelts back, bring the venison back, defeat bandits, recover sacks of rice. We're gonna go down this way and beat up brigands. Weird, normally it's the opposite. When VSync is not enabled, it will max out the ZPU. Yeah, that's why I didn't understand it and didn't think to mess with that for a while. But then when I turned it off, while I was in the DDO character select screen, things behaved themselves. I don't know. I do, by the way, like the fact that we got these little dragonflies running around. You just see little dragonflies on your screen. Little bugs, butterflies, whatever. So, a small seed pod. I think I need to complete the thing to be able to use these, right? Come on. Yeah, I can't use it because I don't have the acquaintance. So that will... Because you know me, I love being able to pick shit up. So yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to go find the brigands we need to beat up. Where are these damn brigands I need to beat up? Oh, there's a whole bunch back that away. Oh yeah, that's right, there were. Let's go back to Telperian's Wall. So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. Probably the usual 3 hours for sure, Z's. Here's a ruffian. But one thing I definitely appreciate about this expansion is how anti-colonialism it is. And it's so subversive the way that it's doing it that I love it so, so much. It's because it lets the developers take Tolkien's names and turn them upside down. And there's an in-character explanation and in-game lore explanation for why the names are like... Shagana is the name of the land. It's not Near Harad, it's not Far Harad, it's Shagana. Because that's what the people who live there call it. Like, Harad was a name given to them, and they reject it. It is so fucking good. Alright, we're gonna keep looking for bad guys. Like this guy up here. Okay. Recovered some Saxo rice. Gonna make some rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. I think with this character, I will focus on Ambarul. Again, mainly because this is MVP's big area, and I want to play the quests that he made. Because he's my friend. And even though Cordovan called him a member of QA, I think he's still, I mean, all the devs are technically a sort of QA. He got promoted out of QA, so he's not QA, just QA anymore. He's a full-fledged quest designer, so Ambarul, all the quests in Ambarul except the epic, of course, because that's made of lions' bag. And something special that Orion is doing, which I'm not certain what that thing is. Ambarul is MVP's little bag, so. Alright. And yeah, I am farming the stuff because I really have been very bad about farming things, so I want to get the farm going. Make sure I'm not getting behind on my crafting mats. So I haven't yet decided which which carry-all to get out of my expansion. Because the expansion, if you get the Ultimate Edition, you get a box that's going to give you a large carry-all of your choice. I haven't decided which one to use for it yet. There's two... What the shit? You little fucker. So, my two choices really are going to be... I still love that visual bug. I could get a large junk item bag. So that instead of junk items, you know, being in my inventory... and whatever. The downside to having such a large junk bag is that I will always forget to empty out the bag. Hedgehog! Hedgehog! Look at the little hedgehog! And I love the fact that you can't attack the hedgehogs. The good thing about not remembering to empty out the bag is when you do, ka-ching. True. So instead of having, like, my bag space full of junk items all the time when I'm questing, I can just have 3 bags, one for crafting mats, one for rep items. Task items, I should say. You shut up. You shut up. Don't you snort at me like that. Need 3 more bandits. Here's one right here. Hey! Hey! I'd like to talk to you about your kingdom's extended warranty. See, I see those seed pods and the ancient relics and I want to play with them. I want to interact with them. I want to get whatever's in them. Hello. That's a caracal. Hello, bad guy. You have crafting, junk, and task. I have a crafting and a task one with me. Yeah, I have a large crafting and the medium task item. The task item one really, I need to get a large one because I have a lot of items. Some of these are full. It's like shit. What do you need 2,000 pitted axes for? Oh, I don't know. It's like, I honestly believe that when I pull those out and just go in to sell them, I will make so much damn money. Don't ask how many housing crafting carriers you have on Landraball. Not that. One, 1, 4. Also, I wanted to check something since I'm here. I've decided Safi is going to now be my... Oh shit, her bags are full. Oh, I was already using her for storage of something or other. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's got my captain stuff. Okay. Anyhow, double digit number. I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised, honestly. I try to keep all my housing stuff on silver. I almost said Quicksilver, but Quicksilver has been actually questing. And is my stout axe what has been running missions and shit. And I think Quicksilver is now... at level cap. Yeah, Quicksilver's at level cap. Alright, I got them all. Yay! Let's go back to Torizi. No, I mean, housing items are special, right? And see, that's really the thing, is if I use my bot as well, I'm not bought. Okay, let me be honest here. I didn't actually buy the expansion. I got a code from Cordovan for being on the stream team. Yes, I was running Quicksilver with you all. Okay, this is a little bit out of the way. I can still reach it. Account. That's fine. By the way, I do appreciate all y'all being here tonight, because I know I'm streaming earlier than I normally do, and it's a Friday night. Sometimes I don't stream on Friday nights. And I won't be streaming Friday night next week because I got a Signum thing. No, next week I don't have a Signum thing, but Corey should be back next week, and so I'll be streaming until 6 on the official. Though I could see. It really depends. I do have friends that I want to actually spend some time with. I think it's yeah, I think so. One of my favorite outfits from the Fairmere stuff. Oh, no! How dare you? But speaking of outfits, there was a stout axe running. Was it a no? It was an old OG dwarf running around doing the protos, wearing the same outfit Killam wears, and was bald and had a beard. And I don't think it was the same beard, but it's like, wait, is that Killam? No, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. I was like, aw.
What say you, traveler?
Oh dear.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
Your son's name is Teresi and he's behind the house to the south. Yeah. He was injured in the war and returned to me. Unlike the one who had left. Oh, please, if you have time, I hope you could talk to him. Feels very alone, and maybe the company of someone worldly like yourself will do him some good. Oh, sure. I already talked to your son. About to turn in a quest with your son. And one thing I'm noticing already with this expansion is, like, you know, Teresi, part of the reason he's returned scarred from the war is he lost his arm. And I just saw in one of the other villages, that one of the people there was in a wheelchair. Alright, I'm gonna go start the quest for these flies. Hey, come here, you. I will swat the flies. In the meantime...
We have weathered much. And for what?
And I'm sure some people will say, well, World of Warcraft already did that with their expansion. I'm like, yes, and development of expansions doesn't happen overnight. Standing Stone didn't put their stuff in the game with somebody who has lost their left arm, and, you know, somebody else who's in a wheelchair just because they were in a Blizzard game. It's not the way that shit works. I think you've seen that person, but there's only one kill him. This is true. That's why I was disappointed it wasn't you.
Life is always a struggle in Shagana.
The young man is clearly alarmed by your approach. You tell him that you've been helping his mother with some farm chores and she asked you to introduce yourself to him. His shoulders relax, but he still holds suspicion in his eyes. My apologies. We don't see strangers in this land often, and when we do, they usually mean us harm. What brings you to our farm? You tell him that you often take the time to help others while you go about your travels. A noble undertaking, though you might find there are more people in need of Amberul than you can handle.
We have weathered much. And for what? Life is always a struggle in Shagana.
I dislike asking for aid, but I am glad that I did. If your travels happen to be taking you east, I would ask one last thing of you. There's a papyrus farm just east along the river's edge. His face. Ooh, why is it? There's a young lady there, Sulmur, who does some rather dangerous work. The papyrus bogs are rife with crocodiles and Zazani. You think you call them Neekers? The Zazani are Neekers! I thought they were. You'd bring me comfort if you could visit and see if she fares well. Thank you. Aww. Little budding romance. I'm down with that. Checking on the neighbors. Good times. Well, I wonder why they have this fence here. Okay. Well, I still need to defeat the flies, but I also need to talk to this this nice Sulmur lady. See, these stalks or these reeds are so tall that even a high elf gets lost in them. I'm doing the Hobbit experience right now. If you can't see me, I can't see you. One of the best reasons to play a red line champion is the Devastate skill. It is so good. Love it. There'll be some bugs here. Oh, it's places you have to find. Okay. Rude? You little shit. Oh yeah, critting with Dev Strike? Yes. And there's also, it's kind of like when you're playing a burglar and you use that one skill on them that kind of puts a debuff on them, and then you hit them in the back. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You still live. Your reasons for coming to Amberul must have satisfied my mother.
But why have you come to Gorakul? You tell Rahazi that her mother asked you to help with her task while Gerhazi discusses the relationship between Umbar and Iridir with Belandor. Help? I need no help crushing insects. I'm one of the Dumuri, the women warriors of Iridir. These Azanu insects are unworthy of my attention to begin, and I only accepted the task out of deference to my mother, and so the craftswomen of Iridir will have the bristles they need for their work. Now that you are here, you can do it instead! I will see how you perform and measure your skill. Collect the Zazanu bristles as quickly as you can. Perhaps that is why my mother sent you here. Probably. We're gonna do some chores. We're gonna go back here because there looked like there were a bunch of them over here. Uh-oh. Is it gonna be... Hello, you little shit. Time to die. Two for one day at the Circle K? Hell yeah. Oh, so you just randomly decided what you were going to play by random roll? That's fascinating. I did not. I originally started with a captain, but then Galbus talked me into going with a lore master. But I'm not running with anybody on Angmar, I'm just running by myself, so it doesn't matter what I do. I got my Undying title on that character, and that's all I need. Alright. Oh, Sulmur is behind me? Hold up. Hello? Oh, we'll go this way. We're gonna go swimming. You did not get your Undying titles? Aw, that's unfortunate. I mean, it depends on how much stuff you'd already spent on those characters. I would have re-rolled. Depends on, where you were. If you're like 19 and missed it, yeah, I'd be so pissed I'd re-roll. I think I got to 16 on mine and died to a mournful. Hi.
It is a new day.
Ah, Hashtal Gur. Terezi sent you to see if I am well. She blushes. I am as well as can be expected, I suppose. How's Terezi? You tell her he is well. Perhaps a bit stubborn, but not too stubborn to ask someone for help when he needs it. The woman laughs. It sounds like a welcome improvement. Aww.
It is a new day.
Alright, the reeds grow easily. Okay, crocodiles and Zazani. We can do this. Let's go back and kill them quicker.
Today is a good day.
I'd like to learn how papyrus is made. Papyrus is actually one of my favorite fonts. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love it. I don't care. You have not seen the wood pulp paper used in the West, but I've heard about it. They say the surface is very smooth, but it tears easily and is not as long lasting. Whoops. Papyrus sheets are strong and durable. They also have more reeds than trees. She enjoys her work. Aw, she's so sweet. She's such a cinnamon roll. First thing you need to make papyrus sheets is papyrus the plant. Go into the marsh to the southwest, collect some reeds. Look for reeds with good strong stalks. Bring them back here when you are done. Do not forget to watch out for crocodiles. We're going to go watch out for crocodiles and get your stalks for you. We're going to kill some crocs. And there we go. I heard a crocodile. Hey, you little shit. Yeah, so there. He kinda big. Game lag. Game. Got him. I heard you over here. I hear you, little guts. You know, when I play Ark, you're called Sarcos, and you know what I do with Sarcos? You ride them around the swamp and chomp other people. I love the fact that I have surround sound headphones, and so I could hear where that crocodile was. I didn't have to look at the mini-map. I want the giant lily pad if I can sit on it. If I can, like, you know, have the lily pad right there where I can just, like, you know... Meow! I heard a scamper cat meowing. Alright, I still need to get some Zazani. Well, here's a Zazani, and there's a Zazani, and then you're gonna have a Zazani. I'm gonna need another papyrus reed, though. I heard that. Tell me your brutling count for the kill, because that would be amazing. Yep. A river hobbit wants one so bad, I hear that. Alright. One more Zazani, we're done. Hello, little kitty cat.
It is a new day.
Scamper. Here. Here. What do you got on your head? Mama cat is curled up in the chair. And she's curled up in a way that her head is like tilted under a little bit. Like so her chin's pointing up or to the side. Scamper. Come here. Come here. That is Scamper. She's the loudest of the group.
Miho, it is good to see you. Hashdalgur, stranger.
They are getting more comfortable. They own the house now. Even Skittish and Noodle less so than Skittish, will sometimes let me pet them even when food isn't involved. I'm trying to remember, did I actually... Oh, I didn't give them their snacks. That's okay. I streamed early so I can give them their snacks later. They'll be fine. I have to remove the green skin and then slice the inside of the reed into thin strips. Weave the strips together in a crosshatch pattern. Once that is done, with cloth on either side, the papyrus is pressed beneath heavy weight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna make papyrus. I don't know what I'm doing. Now we're weaving.
Today is a good day.
Oh, if you return in 3 days, you will not have usable papyrus. Once cut, the strips of reeds need to be soaked in water for 3 days to release the gum in the fibers that allow the papyrus to stick together. Your papyrus will fall apart. But now you know how it is made. You are not angry, I hope. So, and I'm sure that's actually
It is good to see
how you make papyrus in real life. Okay, must continue your travels. Thank you and your company for indulging me. Are you continuing east? In the village, there's an old woman called Amasu. There were 3 scrolls. Would you deliver them for me? Yeah, I will definitely deliver them. Would you believe I have very few customers? Last year I had more work than time. Great Southern Empire of Ordok ruled here until not long ago. Last year I had more work than time. The Great Southern Empire of Ordok ruled here until not long ago, and they were my only customers. Sadly, they did not allow our people to learn to read or write, so I'm unsure what the future has in store for me. Amasu is a kindly woman who just bought some of my scrolls to be charitable. She laughs again this time he says this covered. Well, whether she needs them or not, she paid, so the order will be fulfilled. Will you mind? The roads are perilous, and I would prefer to stay here. Time for an upgrade. Interesting that they're tactical mitts. Okay. Now we still need to find these scather flies, and there's a heron. There's a hind. Of course I could see the flies all the time when I wasn't actively looking for them, but now I need them, I can never find them. Ain't that the way of things? But this is a place where they should be, so... Oh, hey, Ordokai warriors? Let's kick their asses, too. Oh, I don't get anything for it, though. Hello? Let's go find some more. I'm gonna ride around to find it. The recent Umbar instance with the fire dragon thing drops there have been only one. Yeah, 520, 512. She's. Oh, it's gonna blame. I'm totally gonna blame you for the lore master, Galvus. It's totally gonna happen. Oh, sure. Draw off the fly that I was looking for. There we go. Come on, you little shit. Get over here. I have many egrets. But this one is hiding in a bush. See? This land is so pretty. One of these days, I might build a champion, a red line champion that uses a hammer, like a two-handed hammer. It's got to be a dwarf, of course. Well, there's something going on up here. Didn't I have to kill these guys? Hold on. Do I have a quest for these guys? Yeah, collect trinkets from these buttheads. Hi. I'm here to collect trinkets. So they're using a lot of the same models that we saw for Haradrim in Gondor, like before the Mordor, like in the non-expansion Gondor bits before you get to Minas Tirith in like level, 100 onward, right? Because these were the Black Serpent. We fought these guys before. Let me through. Oh man, those are the people cleared this camp out. So these are old foes, but they have a new name. Okay, I'm gonna get this last Scather Flyer down here. You don't have the trinkets quest. And I think one of the other reasons why I want to completionist this is to get the kindred rep from these folks so that all my other characters coming through these areas will get the bonuses for this, right? Oh, man. I know, right? And apparently, update 43 is going to be a quality of life update, which I'm really looking forward to. Because there's a lot of times when players will say, just don't release any content. Spend an entire update cycle doing nothing but updates and fixes to the game. But the problem is, you can't do that during like a major You can't do that as an expansion, right? You know, the expansion has to be the main story. It has to be. I need to get the Servals in their den northwest of Indir. Or I have to go find a Galunu. Let's go find that person. But here's the problem with like a lot of these suggestions from players are just spend 1 quarter doing nothing but fixes to the game. No story, no content updates, just fix shit, right? However, the thing is, for a game like Lotro, you can't spend 1/4 of your year not adding to the content on the game. The reason you can't is because as soon as you do something like that, as soon as you go... I've even heard like the most excessive ones saying, oh, just take an entire year off. Don't do an expansion at all. Just fix, spend all your time fixing the game. We have 2 words to describe what that actually is. It's called maintenance mode. And once a game goes into maintenance mode, it doesn't come back. That is like... This is going to sound terrible, but this is how strongly it is an impact. Maintenance mode is like putting somebody into hospice when they're at their end of life. And so you can't have an expansion, like an entire year of the game being in maintenance mode, in essence maintenance mode. But having one update out of year, like if there's 4 major updates in a year, one of them being an expansion and then 3 lesser updates, then yeah, one of them can be a quality of life thing, and that's all that's there, that it's there for. Holy shit, what is going on here? And I don't think a lot of folks actually understand that. And yes, that is also true. Because people aren't paying for you to fix the game. They're paying to play new stuff in the game.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Okay.
Is there something you need?
I was in the grove and someone shot me with there. I didn't think anyone was here, of the living anyway. Thankfully the arrow hit nothing vital and I could dress the wound myself. I expect you were the capable sort, else you would not have come to these woods. Please, if you desire to help me, seek out who did this. Tread carefully, friend, as those who say these woods are haunted speak true. I neither saw nor heard anything before I was struck. To be vigilant. So be vigilant. Okay. There's a lot of trees being cut down here, so I have a suspicion what's going on here. What? Hello? This is fascinating. What's going on here? These are pretty. Arwath. Oh, elves have been here. Yeah. You can see it. This is my people. My people live here. Yep, there's the tent across the way. These beautiful trees. I wonder what those capstones are. Oh, I love this. Just utilizing the existing rocks to make a path rather than doing anything else. Where are we going? Following the thing. I like that. So pretty. Want some for the Banskin house? It is elven themed. Just wait patiently. Not for the new elf housing. Yeah. I'm still worried. A little bit concerned about the new elf housing. Whether or not it's going... Hello. Whether or not it's going to be... I don't like that it's in Rivendell. I'm not going to lie. I just don't like it. Chocolate milk. Because I really want it to be... not red roofs. Because Rivendell and Celondim / Falothlorn have the same overall style. And I don't want that. Exactly. So we don't know. Upon seeing you, the strange elf's eyes widen and he gives a stiff curt bow. Welcome, Eldar. Aha, he knows I'm Eldar. Brings you to my grove. Despite his words, you have the uneasy feeling that you are not, in fact, welcome here.
What do you need?
Shanthar is my name. Tell me why you've come to this grove. Tell him of Agalnu, whom you found injured by an arrow, and ask Shanthar. He was the one who shot her. His posture stiffens. He lifts his chin. It was. I dislike taking such actions, but this woman is resilient. Most men do not come here at all. Those who do usually leave once they meet one of the Vari, my departed elders. Ooh. This woman is unafraid. I tried many times to cause her enough distress that she would leave the wood, but none of my efforts had borne fruit. I could not stand by idle while she felled trees of Arwath. So yes, I loosed an arrow upon her, but know this, Eldar. Had I wanted to slay her, slain she would be. I only wanted her to leave. I am the warden of this grove, and it is my sworn duty to my elders that the trees of Arwath be protected from harm. I will ask you to please return to this Agalnu and tell her to leave me and the trees in Arwath in peace. Okay. This is going to go very well, I'm sure. Now, if Rivendell housing had trees like this, okay, I'm down. Having these little pathways would be cool. Having these little arches would be cool. These tall arches. Having this really tall, skinny waterfall would be nice. I do really like all the different new trees. I mean, the new art assets in the expansion, some of them are new, and then some of them are obviously older stuff that they just hadn't used yet. And I do like the variety of foliage and whatnot. And it's generally placed with some thought and some care. Like out here, you're gonna get your palm trees and whatnot, right? Okay, nice lady. Stop chopping the damn trees down. You're gonna get a freaking Entwife after you.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
You tell Aganu about Shanthar and his duty to safeguard the trees of Arwath. Kintai? I thought those elves to be only a legend, and long gone had they ever existed at all. This is absurd. Are you a woodworker? Well, no. Have you ever tried make furniture or chests with the woods of palms? The attempt brings nothing but misery, and the stuff dulls the sharpest of blades almost instantly. It is important to source quality hardwood. The trees of this grove are beautiful and perfect. Not to mention, if the supposed Kinta only wanted me to depart, why did he not just talk to me and say so? Why the games and then shooting me with an arrow of all things?
What say you, traveler?
Would like you to take me to this supposed Kinta elf. I will talk to him and see what exactly is so important that he would shoot someone and not speak with them. Tell me when you are ready to leave. Ooh, the fading of the forest. This sounds so good. Mirkwood.
The trees of this grove are beautiful and perfect. It is absurd for them to sit idle when they could be put to such good use by the woodworkers of Iridir. Let us talk some sense into this Shantar of Aroeth.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. This is so lovely. Just look at it. And notice that he is a dark-skinned elf. Because that he's lived here all of his life. How galling! I understand that you wish for solitude to hoard this wood for yourself, but what I do not understand is why. Why should one elf sit upon this grove like a dragon sitting upon piles of gold? You do not know of which you speak. Oh, child? Oh, damn. I've sworn an oath to steward these grounds and protect them with my life. Why I've done so is none of your concern. What I do not understand is why men insist on destroying everything beautiful in Middle-earth. Trees provide shade. They disrupt harsh winds. They protect the soil from the river. They provide homes to birds, squirrels, and insects. They provide food for all. Long ago, this entire valley was a forest, dense with trees exactly like these. Then men came and put them to use as you would do. They are already in use, only you do not see it. Have I and my forebears really been party to the destruction of the forest that covered the entire Korban Valley? That is just awful. I can see why this elf would not like us over much. Oh, wow. That was actually a little bit sudden, not gonna lie. The place that I would have preferred to have elven housing doesn't exist in the game yet. I would have preferred the Grey Havens, Lindon.
Is there something you need?
I am a fool. I had no idea the whole of Ambarul was once covered in a lush forest of such extraordinary trees. Worse yet, I am no better than my forebears who destroyed them. Like I did, they doubtless took for granted that it would always be there, no matter what. I spoke the truth when I told the Kinta I wanted to help, but I confess that perhaps my wound is not as healed as I thought. I do not think I will be capable of helping him anytime soon.
What say you, traveler?
Fear that traveling to visit Shanthar has caused my wound to reopen. It is terribly painful now where it may fester. I know how to make a poultice, but I cannot gather the ingredients. I do not feel well at all. Alright, we're gonna go to the southeast. Some mortar and pestle you can use to mash them. Okay. We're gonna go help save her life. Like the inside of the elf area in Mirkwood. The outside, not so much. Now, when you say the elf area, do you mean Oscalath? Or do you mean Felagoth, northern Mirkwood? Because Felgoth in Northern Mirkwood is... Here's the thing. Elves have always lived in caves. There have been elves who lived in caves. Because that was the whole thing about Nargothrond, right? But I'm the sort of person who wants to see something like Gondolin. Something with the blues and the grays and the silvers for colors, not yet another, oh my god, red of whatever. I'm tired of red for the elves. I actually do like the innards of Felgoth, but I don't want it to be elven housing. I don't want it to be a place for elven housing. Because my elf is a high elf, and that kind of Felgoth was not made by high elves. It was made by... oh man, I'm just inviting everybody to fight, apparently. Rude. I think of it this way. I want to see high elf housing. So, if they could have ever made Lothlorien housing a thing without it being silly, which right now, Lothlorien was not built with housing in mind. It just wasn't. Right? I love the colors in Lothlorien. It's not really my home in Middle Earth. My characters of my high elves have always been from Gondolin. My regular elves from Rivendell. Except the ones that have to be from Lorien simply because back in the olden days you couldn't have you couldn't have an elf with red hair unless they were from Lorien or I think somewhere else, one of the other places. And if you're going to make Rivendell housing for the elf premium housing, you need to make it look really damn good, right? It just needs to look better. It should not look like something that was built in 2007. So I think that's what we're gonna get, is we're gonna get red roof housing, and I'm gonna be so disappointed. Because here's the thing, when Scenario first said that we were getting elf housing, I was like, yeah, we're gonna finally do elf housing. I was so excited because it finally meant that we were going to get some nice pristine elf shit, but we're not gonna get it. Okay. But even the notion of in Rivendell, they can still get away with high elf housing because Rivendell was founded by the refugees of Eregion. The problem is Eregion design in game is okay. It's not that great. Yes, I'm still pissed about that too, Kill 'em. Especially since the main colors of Erebor are purples and blues. Like the flags in the Great Hall at Erebor are purples and blues. And Scenario's cool and all, but the green was just a bad choice in my opinion. Okay. told Shanthar I would return and help him through the forest. I think I lied to him when I feel he will think I lied to him. On my honor, I was speaking true. I begged you to go to him, tell him my condition to return. I intend to keep my oath. Okay, I'll go tell him. Also, kids, you know what? It's getting dusk, so it's almost time for the stars to wake up. Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. I love the stars in this game at night. And I was excited to find out that they backported the new the Starscape to the older Shield Isles areas. I was excited about that. But I need to find where to get... And apparently the skybox exists. The Shield Isle skybox is on some vendor somewhere, and I need to go find it. I think it might be in the Umbari one. We can go actually look and come back here. But I want to continue the quest line.
What do you need?
Return without her. He looks irritated. You tell him her injury and that she's resting. You also assure him that she is determined to keep her promise when she has recovered. The elves confess that I have not spent much time in the company of men, and I forget they do not heal with the ease of the firstborn. I am no master of the healing arts, but I believe rest in your poultice should serve her well. It gladdens my heart to know she intends to keep her oath. I look forward to teaching her others how to care for the grove. Never did I think anyone other than Kintai would be interested in doing such a thing. Okay, you're interested in learning the Kinta way of caring for the forest. For us, the first truth in restoring the land is that you must give more than you take away. You may fell a tree that is in decline. Doing so will allow the younger things that are beneath its canopy to grow. When a tree is removed, one should plant a sapling to replace it. This is good, but what is better is planting many to replace it. It sounds overly simple when said out loud, but we have seen our beloved woods clear-cut by men more than once. Go forth into Arwath and find the places where the sunlight touches the ground. There you should plant a sapling, which will one day grow into a majestic tree. I will happily plant saplings for you.
May nature's blessings find you.
The second truth is what the forest has must be protected. There's an imbalance because men have slain many of the predators native to this land, and now the prey animals are too numerous. Not only do they raise the undergrowth of the forest and kill the saplings needed to ensure its future, once everything has been consumed, many animals will die of starvation. It is the dreadful truth that slaying some of the deer now will be better for the survival of both the deer and the forest. It is an unpleasant task, but one that must be done. Please do not bring the meat back here, though. I do not eat animals, but the scavengers of the forest will appreciate the meal. Oh. So a little hint that elves may be vegetarians. At least that elf is a vegetarian. And I do know that that is probably something that MVP put in, because MVP used to be known by the nickname of McVegan Pants. But my understanding is he's no longer fully vegan. And that's fine. People should choose their own way of their own eating. We're planting saplings. Okay, now we need to kill some fallow deer. And that guy killed all the ones that were close, so we're gonna go over here and find some outside these walls. There's one over here. Game. My friend Laura is streaming with his girlfriend. I'm going the wrong way. And by the time I keep running around, those other deer are gonna respawn. Let's go find them. So tomorrow night, again, I won't be streaming because I will have the moot to do to run for Professor Corey. And I think I will want a rest, honestly. I've been just going full bore all week long. Updating documents at work, doing this, doing that. And then Sunday I'll be on DDO stream playing on the new Coromir 64-bit server. Alright, need one more. One more deer. One more deer! So obviously, our boy Shanthar is not the only elf to live here. Because clearly these are other elven tents for people to sleep in. Wait a minute. What? What? That's a face. It looks like somebody's trapped in the tree. Think of the Halloween scary shit you could do with one of those in housing. Do you have one? You do. You do as well. Has somebody been reading Elfstones of Shannara again?
Lidat mad. Lidat mad. How can I help?
Thank you for assisting me. There is much more to do, but perhaps with Agalnu's assistance, I will be able to not only preserve this grove, but expand it as well. It's good of you to bring her and I together to talk. Now I have an ally instead of an enemy. I will let you be on your way, but if you do not mind, check on her. I have a few matters to attend at first. Please tell her I wish to visit soon and see if I can do anything for her injury. And I'm going to get a pair of boots. Those actually kind of look pretty cool. How well do they dye, kids? Interesting. Okay. You can see the first stars. Nope, you can't. That was just specular lighting on the tree. Oh, that's the waterfall. Hold up. Alright.
What say you, traveler?
For the weeks I am bored, higher spirits and better as well as better. Tell that you are leaving, but Shanthar will soon visit. I hope he feels guilty. She laughs again, holding up her wounded arm. But I will enjoy the company. It is not every day I can talk to someone thousands of years old. Hi! Hello? Cannot even imagine such a life. Are you going back to Iridir? Can you please tell my sister know that I yet live? Kalkadra is likely beside herself with worry. Okay. I will go talk to your sister. Alright. Ooh, we are getting a good sunset here. Look at that. Look at that! This game is so damn pretty. Okay. Let's see. We need to do that one. And that one's up this way. I'm amused by them having the ore deposits in the middle of the river. Wait, there's a hamster! There's a fucking hamster! This server has a hamster! It has a goddamn hamster! This one must be on vacation. I knew they had hedgehogs. Yeah, we've had hedgehog pets in the game before. And hedgehog houses and whatnot. But that... this is our hamster. I am terribly amused. I have to say I do appreciate how different this is, right? By the way, holy shit, what a view. Like, it's not just gold. Like in Rohan, when it does the golden sky, it's like just gold, or you're on top of Weathertop. This is far more subtle. And I really like it. With all the cirrus clouds and whatnot. Let's get a better look at this. Hold up, hold up. Like you can see the night progressing. Though, why is this? What's going on over here? As the sun sets, this is so good. This feels more natural. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the golden skies all over everything. But this feels more like a real sunset. I think it should be nighttime. Yep, it is. Oh, this game is just so good. It gets so good. So better over the years. Don't mess with me, Serval. I will kick your damn ass. This is even without any kind of fury going on. I'm just saying, you silly cat. Yeah, I picked it up. Alright. Let's go to where we're going. palm branches. So I am noticing it's taking an inordinate amount of time for crafting nodes to despawn once you've clicked on them. Now we need to go this way. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, hi.
Good enough.
Reminds you of the sky camping once in the Arizona desert. One thing, as soon as it gets a little more dusky, the mosquitoes descended and we had to get to our tents pronto until they went away. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It would be quicker to just get off my horse and attack this thing, but I'm having fun doing this. Alright, we're done? Okay.
While hunting the northeast of Iridir, I found a scouting party of Ordechai.
Taking a small encampment from which they might threaten the village. They were few in number, but not so few I thought I should attack them on my own. Oh shit! Please log out. Few in number, but not so few that I thought. Wait, threaten the village are few in number. I should carry some. Hold on, let me see what that's all about. I don't see anything on the forums. I don't see anything. I don't see anything anywhere. I'm gonna go look and see. It's not just Landy, apparently. Hold on. Hold. Locho Game Worlds accepts Saranin. They spelled it wrong. Will be brought down tonight, November, from 9 to 10:15 for a hot fix. Okay, let me get that message out. Let me sort this out real quick. Lotro channel here goes there, and I mean, it was posted in the official thing, but it always depends on how long it takes the damn bot to pass it along. Until it posts in the Discord that I can then pass it along easily. Let's see if I have any other servers, Discords I need to post this in. So yep. They are doing the thing in half an hour. At least they gave us more than 30 seconds warning. And whatever it is, it's got to be a big deal, right? But I'm wondering why Saranin isn't included. It seems a bit odd. Well, that kind of puts the kibosh on the stream, doesn't it? Guarendis! Yeah, you saw me? Aw, you're an instant switch. Aw. It's okay, we got 2 hours. We got 2 hours to play. And we still have until... I can still do a couple more quests, though. Why not? Let's do a couple more quests.
Our choice is clear.
Can I get a piece of gear?
The Ordeheim must be defeated and driven from Amberol.
Okay, so my choices are a bracelet, and 520 versus 518 is a good deal. I hate that it's a parry and evade, though. Or another bracelet that's finesse and tactical mitts. Or a bracelet that is finesse and physical mitts. Or a bracelet that's vitality and healing ratings. So this one is obviously the one meant for fighty types. Pardon me. And this is gonna be for your raged people. Oh, hi, Skittish. Where is he? Oh, Skittish was like, "Oh, I want to play, but not really. I want to be pets, but not really." We can at least.
When my mother burned the temple at Iridir and drove the Ordahai from the village, some must have remained in the wild.
Find the camp, defeat the warriors, and yeah. Who am I fighting? Well, I can go and turn these quests in. I think I will do that. I'll go over to Iridir and turn those quests in. And then we can come back and continue the other one. Hold up, was that a... Oh, that's the Ordekai Sentry. Alright, yeah, let's get back to Iridir. That'll give us enough time to turn those various quests in. Pick up the next round of quests. But yeah, that's unfortunately going to put the end to the stream because they're going to be... They say the game will be down for an hour. It is what it is. It's like everything's... We can sit around also and look at the stars for a little bit. Hello? Hello? And maybe I can go find where I can get the Shield Isles housing thing. There's gotta be quests here, right? There are quests. I see there's a quest giver. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the quest here. So I have it for when I get back to this character.
This valley belongs to the
Oh
Shagani,
man,
and no
more
one else.
flies. But look how far I got in just questing today. That's been pretty good. Because I started, what, 81 earlier today, I think? Something like that. But let's get the Iridir. And while we're riding, look at that, look at that! Let me zoom in so we can look around. No, let's not go careening off while I'm riding. I'm busy. I'm gonna stop here. Look how pretty this is. Though I do have to wonder about just how big the sky, the Milky Way is in the sky. It seems a little excessive, but I don't know. I've never actually been to the Southern Hemisphere, so I don't know how this looks from the Southern Hemisphere. But of course, it's not supposed to be the Milky Way. I mean, it is kind of, yeah, but not really. Lumbar Umberson. What a name. Oh, and there's Binks! Binks from Mythgard. Binks is good people. Oh, there's somebody else from Ploy. Lots of good people here tonight. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, here's Amasu, the old lady. Alright.
You return from your task. Do you bring evidence of your deeds?
Yep.
If you wish to help us hold Iridir, you should head south to the riverfront.
Okay. We'll help this person you asked me to help. Has she gone after that handsome rice farmer yet? Aw. That's definitely an upgrade. Okay. How is my rep doing with these kids now? I'm an outsider. Oh. Ugh, gotta do a lot more work to become their friend. However, I have 2 new pieces of gear. And so we are going to put them on. Do, 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 do. So who would I get the things from? I'm thinking we get Umbari housing decorations from... let me go take a look at the delving rewards person.
Is there something you need?
Heavy, patents and decorations. Man, this is a lot. Okay.
Nihu, it is good to see you.
Nihu. Is that Pine Leaf? I think it probably is. Let's go to Umbar Bahar Bell real quick. In 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's still pretty framey in here. So I'm looking for the rep people over here. At least I'm close to the people I want to talk to.
Good day to you, traveler.
This is it! Shit, let's go check this out. Now I have the one from the Great Wedding is the one I currently have equipped here. So the only thing that's really different about this one, the Great Wedding and the regular nighttime sky, is the presence of Earendil in the night sky. Hell yeah! So imagine this at Lindleby Housing, right? Oh, since I'm here, I usually use these. Hold still, Samwise. What'd you get me? He gave me a fish! Samwise is a good egg. Not a tater. Watch the VOD to see exactly where you got this one. Kill him. I went to... hello, Nori. I went to the Umbari, the main Umbar rep people. The ones that are in the baths in Umbar Bahar Bell. This is so pretty. I think the only thing I'm not quite as happy about necessarily, because it's obviously the same nighttime stars that they already had, right? But, and of course, the Pleiades and Orion, Manalmakar and the Rimoth, and the Kalakiria up here, Ursa Major, the entire Ursa Major. Of course, they would be static, because they always are static, and the moon moves. But the other stars at night here, the ones that in the normal starscape would move, these don't. Cape of Umbar. Shield Isles. Yes, it's the Shield Isles one. I just wonder if the Milky Way overlay is just too big, right? It is really nice, though. The first time I saw it, I was gibbering. I was totally gibbering. I'm like, whoa! So we're going to ride out the storm here. We're going to hang out here with the nighttime stars, keeping us company. I'm also actually going to do a little bit of inventory management while I'm here. And I'm going to send the indigo plant to my scholar. And I don't see any other scholar mats here. Tailor, jeweler, okay. Let's actually sort things so I can see what order things come in. Alright, next we have jeweler, who's also my cook, so she gets the fish. Wait, I can't mail it? Oh, it's bound to the fish is bound to account. What the actual shit, Standing Stone? Who is... That's Ithilrin. The fish is bound to account. What the hell? And... the tailor goes to Kiressa, my guardian. And let's sell some junk. See, this is where having the trash one would work, except these aren't trash, so I gotta be careful about these. I do want to keep the rep ones. Oh, I have like 5 billion of these, though. Because if you look at the pitted axes, I have 2,000 of them here. I don't need more. The problem is, this is a small one. You know what I'm going to do? I take those out. I take those out. Take those out. Okay. And I'll put the Icarbon ones in here. That'll be more helpful. That'll be stupendous. And let's do our vending now. Save the enhancement runes! Five minutes, chat! Okay, I do want... Actually, do I... No, I don't actually want to hang on to that at all. I mean, I'm gonna miss the crit rating, but I can put a crit rating essence in there anyway. And I do need to sort out my essences after the... when the game comes back up. Boy! Eat all of those things. That worked out very well. Cleaned up some space. Let me send... Silver the housing deco. So that's just waiting. And there we go. And where did we land on our LI reward track? 88. Sweet. That's not bad, actually. I have a lot of quests to do. And so far, the news story is really, really, really good. Not gonna lie. I want to get up on top of the hill. I don't remember if I have the Stone of Erek up there or not. Shags, hello, welcome. They're doing a hotfix for the next hour. It's on social media. So something bad. It must be something super bad that they can't wait until, you know, tomorrow in the middle of the day. So, if you decide to do protos and want to get through them pretty darn fast. Yeah, as soon as the worlds come back up, I will be back on, sure. Oh, I have the standing stone up here. Nice. Screenshots time. So, yeah, we're going to do the I'm going to do the protos. This character has already done them today. I did them at the beginning of my Lotra stream earlier today. Alright. Samwise, my loyal attendant, has come with me. That is amazing. I need to get a good screenshot of me and Samwise just hanging out with the standing stone and the stars. Come on, come on. Let's do it this way. There I am. Standing stone and the stars. Whoops. Got myself turned around. Durr. Turn names off. That's not the button I wanted to hit, but that's okay. I love the fact that even though the floaty rocks that are rotating aren't touching anything, they still make sound. This is the Belfulus housing area in Gondor. Up that away is Dol Amroth. And over that away, across many, many ways, is Minas Tirith. But this is my kin house currently. The plan was supposed to be... Oh, that's a great shot. Hello. That's a great shot right there. Yeah, I'm waiting for the boot just because I don't care. So during the 15th anniversary, excuse me, Samwise. Yeah, get this one like straight on. Oh, that is so good. Um, I made art of the Standing Stone logo in like blue crystal in a piece of art. Kind of like did a little piece of art, and I put like an elven bow, narsil, a dwarven axe, basically things that and a pie, things that represent the fellowship up against it. It's really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get to where all three of the stones are visible in the right configuration before the world shuts down. We might catch it. We might catch it. Your kin house has the figments vendor outhouse up. Oh man, I need to spend down my pigments. I'm at over 9,000. It's over 9,000! Gonna go Super Saiyan here. That's close enough. I'm not sure which of the stones is the one. I'd have to actually look at the game logo again, or the company logo. Oh, I think that's it. We're done. Bye, Standing Stone. Bye, Lanterval. Alas. But let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I got 2.5 hours into a stream. It was almost all the way done anyway. Wait for the game to actually finish packing up in the background. Anywho. So Legacy of Morgoth has been an amazing story so far. And I keep waffling between I want to focus on the epic story, but then I'm like, I also want to engage with the side systems. And I'm thinking if I go in and grind the reputation, that's going to make it a lot nicer for my, my second-hand alts to come through and get reputation more quickly. That is a very nice quality of life thing for VIPs. Definitely a really nice thing. Ironically, I just got email from Standing Stone an hour and a half ago saying, hey, the Legacy of Morgoth is now available. I'm like, you shitheads have had it since before it launched. So I... all of our alts. Yeah, I have a ton of alts. I have 48 character slots on any world. On Landy, I have 47 of them full. So it's just a few. But yeah, it's been a good stream today. Got a lot into the story. And again, one of the main reasons, besides the quality of life update for doing the rep grind, is the simple fact that I want to click on those little things about the landscape, the amphora in the little seed pods and whatnot. I want to play with those, and the ancient relics and whatnot. Some of the things that I've noticed in this story is a sense of I can see where some people are going to get their delegates in a twist about what seems to be social justice storytelling and anti-colonial storytelling, where the folks who are coming in from Umbar are like, we're not the locals. We want to learn about your people, your culture, without harming them. We're not here to take over. We're not here to oppress you. We just want to look around and see what's going on. And I don't think anything is going on Sir. I don't understand why Saranan isn't getting the hot fix. I don't understand that personally. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to take my headset off because I don't have any sound going through that right now. So in a moment here, it's going to turn itself off. So I might as well plug it in. I love the music. To be fair, I always love the music. Bill Champagne is a genius. I've been a big fan of his game or his music since I first heard it. The one night you can play it goes down. I know, Kevin, doesn't that suck? But it's only going to be down for an hour. It's going to be back in less than an hour now. So you can come back and play. I'm going to come back and play. And apparently Killy Mari and I are going to go hit the protos over in what's the thingies. And we're going to grind some LI reward track for me tonight. That'll be nice. It'll be nice because I have been able to run most of my alts, most of my 150s through that area. Some of them can handle it, some of them can't. They need friends. Yeah, it's only an hour. At least that's what they say. It says, load your game worlds except Saranan. Sirinilan. Whoever wrote that was either Irish, Rahansu, aka Romulan. If you read the Diane Duane Rahansu novels, that is. It's definitely not Welsh because there's multiple vowels in it. But it's Sir in Aeon. So it's obviously not Cordovan. He took the day off. But level 150, not so much, Kevin, yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to do two things tonight to work on the LI reward track. One is we're going to go to Bel Inzul, and there's those proto beasts, those 5 proto beasts that you can do on a daily bounty, and then you go in there and you kill them, and it really gets you, like, each one gets you almost an entire tick on the LI reward track. Yeah. And I've only run through that on one character so far today, so I have, 8 more who could use the run. It'll be fun. And so that'll probably get us well into the 90s for sure on the reward track. And then I could just do a run tomorrow night and finish them up there. Who is, oh, that's you. Hi. And when are we getting that downscaling system? Billy Ostrich, oh my god, I don't know. I think Orion mentioned something about it once, and I don't remember what the hell he was talking about. Would be nice. To be able to take your 150 and then run through, like, a lower level area? Though I heard something cool on Scenario Stream, was it on Wednesday? Or was it part of his Extra Life thing last week? But he said something about Moria stable something. I don't remember the full details. But that sounded pretty cool. Especially since Professor Corey is currently running through Moria, and that would be very helpful. Because he gets lost. He doesn't know. Because he's never actually explored Moria properly. Because the last time he ran a character through Moria, he literally shotgunned the epic quest from the opening of Moria all the way to the first hall and out into the Dimmerl Dale in one stream. And if I recall correctly, it took him 17 hours. It was either 17 or 14. Because I remember I have done I think I have done a 17-hour stream once. Actually, that might have been me during the anniversary once. But yeah, Corey did the entire Moria epic up to the Dimral Dale in one sitting. So he didn't stop for any, he didn't do any side questing, none of that. He just, and it was a whole ass thing. It was just him and me, because I was basically being pocket healer for the whole way. And it was a lot of fun. But he's going back now, teaching it as part of his exploring. It's where he currently is in exploring Lord of the Rings, because the company is now in Moria. They haven't fought the cave troll yet. They're passing the part. We're currently studying Gimli's poem, the one that eventually got turned into the song about Durin's awakening. And so that's what we're currently studying in classes. So we're kind of looking around Moria and finding out. So we just picked up the stable point at Jazergund on Tuesday. But we still have to go back and look around a little bit between Jazergund and the Green Foresty area, Tashbarak or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually call the stream because my friend Devilor is streaming. And I want to go watch him play Cult of the Lamb with his girlfriend. And yeah, I'll be back on Locher a little bit later, and we're going to have some fun, but I'm going to do it myself. I can also hear my voices going, and I would also like to point out I'm almost out of chocolate milk, so, you know. Thank you for the follow, A82 A Hawk. Thanks for being here, all y'all. I'm sorry we had to cut a little bit short. But I've also done 3 hours on, actually more than 3 hours on an official Locho channel today, so my voice is kind of going. So again, I will not be here tomorrow because I will be doing Carolina Moot during the day, and I will on a little bit of rest. Sunday, I will be on the DDO channel, twitch.tv/DDO stream at 8 p.m. Eastern, running till 11. And we're going to be playing on the new Cormir 64-bit server, causing chaos and mayhem and whatever on my Eladrin Druid. And yeah, so I hope to see you next time. Thank you for being here, and yeah, thanks for the resub, Killum64. 5 more months and it's gonna be nice. I'm just saying. Alright, peace out. Bye now.